back everybody to Haut-Beyleron. It is now August. We slept through until August. So the canola is ready to harvest. Look at all that. We've got 3 fields to get through, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to get pretty good amount off of those as well, because everything is 100%. So we will crack on with that. That's going to take some time to harvest those 3 fields. I may do a little bit of a time lapse, but the rest will probably do. I think it'd be too long to do all as a time lapse, so some of it will be off camera, and I'll keep tipping all the canola into our silo for now, and then we'll try and take as much as we can down to our new oil production building, and we'll start trying to produce some canola oil. We're getting quite a nice amount of wool here, and we've also got a decent amount of eggs. I'm not sure what any of the prices are. I think there's a couple of pallets of fabric as well at the spinnery, so possibly in the very near future we could put down the tailor shop down in our new production area. What am I looking at? Eggs prices, let's check. 2.5 is the best. Not too bad. It's not great in wool, which is just underneath. Again, pretty dismal. €1,000 out. So we'll definitely leave those for a bit. I mean, obviously in reality we should be selling those eggs pretty much straight away, but we'll see. Anyway, we've got a massive harvest to get on with. So let's go and grab the harvester. Oh, and lots of lettuce as well. I'm not even going to check the price for lettuce. We'll leave that. So plenty of things we can actually be doing now. Let's go and grab the header. Also got those straw bales there. I keep forgetting about those. I'm not sure why I kept them. Probably should have just sold them straight away. What sort of price is straw at? Pretty rubbish as well. So everything's pretty rubbish. Let's get away from our house. I think we'll stop about there. I think we will start on this field right in front of us. It seems absolutely forever ago that we planted this canola. Obviously I was new to 22, so we were learning how it all sort of worked, and obviously if I know or knew then what I know now is what I was trying to say, I wouldn't have put canola in these 3 fields, because that pretty much messed us up, because canola takes absolutely forever to grow. But I think it will be worth it when we've got a decent amount of canola oil ready to sell, because the price of that is pretty good. It's a very nice, beautiful August morning. I suppose we could just go straight on. I don't think I will. I think I will do it field by field. Awesome, spraying out the back there. So there's one strip done. Yeah, I just think it will be too long to do this as a time lapse, all 3 fields. I kind of make the decision when I edit, but I think it'd probably be done some of it off camera as well. And our soybeans over there. It was soybean, wasn't it? I can't even remember now. Yes, soybeans. How are they doing? Yeah, they're getting there, aren't they? They should be fully fertilised. What sort of window are we looking at for the soybeans? The next couple of months, really, should be, roughly. So that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, let's crack on with this. And like I say, I will tip everything in the silo. We'll have a count up how much we have got. What is everyone's guess? That'd be interesting. So put your guesses in. Obviously not in the comments because we'll know by then, but just as you're watching the video. We've already got over 2,500 litres off of just those 3 strips, which is pretty good. I'm not even going to attempt to guess because I've been absolutely horrendous at that in the past, so I'm not even going to bother. So we've almost got a full harvester. Let's go very steady. There we go. Did we get to the end? Not quite. Right, let's back out around this way. We'll go and grab the tractor trailer. So obviously this would need to be mulched as well, but I may do something up here like I've mentioned before. So yeah, right, tractors in here. I'll probably put that header trailer right in the way. So I think I will do the rest now off camera. Let's jump over that. Come on. The door wouldn't open then for some reason. We should easily get through there. I'm not that bad a driver. Oh, he says, and then can't hook up to a trailer. There we go. Awesome. And we'll get this fella unloaded. Nice black substance, which is going to earn us a lot of money, hopefully. So yeah, 10,000 already. I think we'll probably get not quite another 10 off of this field. So if we're looking at 10, 20, 30, we'll have over 30,000, I would imagine. I think that field's a bit bigger. I can't remember now which ones are which. But that is going to be pretty good. Quite excited to find out how much we've got. Right, anyway, like I say, I will get this finished. I'll bring you back in and we'll find out how much we've ended up with. Well, we are almost done. We're on the last field. Probably have to do this in 2 passes. Got some in the trailer up there as well, but I think what we'll do is get rid of this. Ooh, see that bird then? That made me jump. Put this into the trailer. I'm going to tip what's in the trailer into the silo. I will be taking it out again straight away, but it'll give us a better accuracy for the total amount we've got. But I think it's going to be quite good. And then obviously these fields will need to be prepped again, ready to go. But I'm not going to make the mistake of putting the same crop in 3 different fields. Especially not canola, because that just takes forever to grow. Obviously in FS19 we had the growth speed, didn't we? So we could put it onto slow, normal I think, and fast. You could even turn it off if you wanted to. But in this version we have set months for each crop type. Some are quicker growers than others. Can we get to 5,000? I don't think we quite are going to make it, are we? Ah, that's a shame. Never mind, that is a decent amount though. So yeah, all 3 fields done. Let's put the pipe out and we'll tip this in there. Oh, that's actually empty. Oh no, that's it. Right, I remember what I did now. Because I've recorded this over 2 days, real life days that is, not in game. Right, so we do have that 4,769. We'll still tip that in to the silo and we will check how much in total we have. We've got absolutely loads of hay bales there. But we are going to keep those because obviously the sheep will need them, and if we do go down the road of having cows, they will come in handy for TMR. Right, we'll back up a little bit so we're ready. Oh, that is so annoying. Underneath the spout, let's have a quick look. What have we got? 49,768. That is why I wanted to get to 5,000 on those last 2 passes, because that would have bumped us up to 50,000 then. But that is an awesome amount. We're going to grab a full trailer load. We'll head on down to our oil mill, tip this in. We will get canola going straight away. And hopefully we are going to earn some decent money off of that. Let's go a bit in cab, shall we? Yeah, so quite exciting that. And I've not done any of the oil mill productions. I know this one's a mod, but I haven't done any. So quite cool that they're getting to try that. Field there, all ready to go. Everyone's getting their fields all ready, look. Right, let's make sure we don't have any incidents here, please. I don't like this junction, you can't see properly. Right, we made it, we're out, guys. So we need to, I think there's a little track here somewhere, isn't there? Where we can go across the top. Oh no, it is a proper road actually. Tell a lie. We will go in there. Probably going to fact, I may even do that this episode while we're down here. We will customize this area a little bit better. Like I said, I kind of regret not... Let's park over this side so we don't get any interference with the tractor. I kind of regret not keeping half of that field. I said it before, but it's done now, done and dusted. So let's get some asphalt down. We will go... That's the biggest, isn't it? Let's go something like that. Try and keep it square. That's not square. It's always the last one, isn't it? I'll go something like that. I want to allow us room to sort of turn around in here. We'll just go that length for now. It does give us the option then to add some more. We will add in some sort of track. I think we'll change to... No, we will keep that. Change to the circle and we'll do some sort of... like that, maybe. That looks horrendous, but let's go a bit smaller, just so we've got a bit of a turning circle, so to speak. Yeah, that doesn't look that great actually, does it? That would do. We're not messing around. Right, let's tip this in, and I must remember to activate the production as well. Can't remember where the trigger is on here. Hopefully it's going to show us. I think it might be on the side by this bench actually. Yeah, there we go. So we'll tip that in. And I think these have got a pretty good cycles per month ratio, if you want to say that. So then we'll might as well just go into this menu. There we go. Canola oil, 22,500 in there. So it's 2 canola to 1 canola oil. That's fine. But look at the cycles per month, 2,400. Let's activate that. And that is up and running. So yeah, we need to allow ourselves room for manoeuvring. I probably will make this look a lot better. I'll probably do it off a camera and I can put some fence around or walls or some things like that. It won't look as bad as that. And like I say, I probably will make that as another field this side, like a long strip, rectangular field for maybe potatoes or sugar beets, worker friendly type field. That would fit well. I just wish I hadn't have painted over that field, but it's done now. Stop living in the past. Let's go and grab some more anyway. I would like to get that tailor shop down. It's a shame there isn't a modded one, a cheaper one. 100 grand's a little bit pricey for us. I know we've got 203. We may have to go on some more collectible, well, not hunting, because we haven't really hunted them down. We've kind of picked them up as we've gone along. So it's going to be one more trip after this, I believe. But anyway, I will get all this canola tipped into that oil mill, and I'll bring you back in when I've done all that, and then we can get going with something else. Right, so we are back. That is that done. I just park this up here. Let's turn the beacons off. So let's go down to production chains. All the canola is in there. As you can see, we've already got 30 litres of canola oil, so that is quite rapid, that thing. I think what we will do at some point is, the plan is, for those 3 fields, we've got soybeans growing in one of the others, haven't we? And obviously, like I've just said, we have got the option to create another field where I painted over that field. But I think we will go for sunflowers on our farm somewhere in one of our fields, because they grow quicker than canola, and then we can use that to tip into our new oil mill, so that would be pretty cool. I'd like to do potatoes probably in that area where the oil mill is once we create a new field. Wheat and barley, oh, they just take so long. I know really we could do with some, may do some barley at some point when we can. And what was the other one? Oh, I'm going to plant some more grass, because I think that would be good for us. We can plant grass now, so I may do that in that field over there, which is almost sort of ready to go. Let's get rid of this harvester. What I will do with the harvester as well is, it is getting a bit low on fuel. Now, instead of driving up to the shop up there, I'm going to put a diesel tank here on our farm, because I think it'll be a little bit better, especially for like the harvester. We'll give it a quick spruce off though. Don't think the header's too bad, it's the actual harvester itself. Very cool detail on there though. Yeah, I think the header's pretty good, it's just this absolutely filthy. Need to check the used equipment as well, just in case anything else has appeared. Do that now while I think of it. Cool, look at that vent. Oh, there's a cedar. That's not very wide though. 3 meters I think is a bit too small for our fields, so that's out of the question. That's a nice feed mixer, a good price. Because I would like to get some cows at some point, but I don't know if that's jumping the gun a little bit. But then you may not have that offer again in the future. That is the problem. Right, let's put this... I won't worry about putting the harvester away yet, but I think we will put a fuel tank down. I just want to get the header off. Something like that. I do like the fact that the headers snap onto the trailers now. I think that's pretty cool, because if you're not very good at putting them down, it's pretty cool feature that. Right, we're going to put a fuel tank down here by our electric charging station, and then we are good to go. So we've got these guys. I think I might have a couple of modded in ones though. This little fella, that's quite cool. It's very rustic looking. What else have we got? Any more? They're all water. That's a liquid tank. A lot of water. Right, let's put that guy down, because that... What was the capacity of that? 25,000 litres. That is quite a lot. That is 5,000 litres. That is cheap. Cheaper. I mean, to be fair, we don't need to have a huge one, because we can... Let's do the old toggle off mode. We'll go down there a bit to keep it away from the... There we go. And while we're here, we'll do another little bit of painting. See if we can mess this up. I mean, to be fair, we probably should go right out to the track. I'd probably make it a little bit better. Right, like that. So let's fill this guy up. Oh, we need to fill this up first, don't we? Which side is it? Where is it? This one. There we go. We'll fill it right up. Be interesting to see how many litres this harvester takes, actually. So there we go. It is going up. It's not very quick, but once it's full, we'll have a quick look. I won't worry about putting any of the equipment away this episode. Whilst we're doing that, I think... Oh no, that's... Oh, it's not going to cost us actually, is it? Because we've paid to fill it up. What I might do is fertilise that field first. Like I say, we'll just leave this here. So how much did that use? That had 5,000 litres. Hardly anything, look. That's alright, that's good. That's going to last us a long time, that 5,000 litres. Right, let's leave the trailer there. I'm going to fertilise that field. I think we will maybe cultivate it or get a direct drill. We'll see what is available in the shop. Ah, I know what I do have. I'll show you in a second. I have a mod that we can use. Fertilizer. That turns all the base game seeders and planters into direct drills. So I really like this guy. I think it's a good working width and it's got a very low horsepower to it. So we could use that, because further on, this is another nice mod that I haven't tried as well. 6 meter. There it is. Seeding options mod it's called. And if you look at the top right, it says, additionally, this seeder offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or ploughing is necessary. So I think we will get that guy in a minute. I'm not sure what sort of spread width I've got on this. Full max by the look of it. That's cool. That is what we're after. So it won't take us long to do this. And I think we will lease that seeder, what I've just showed you. Oh, I'm missing a tiny little bit there. That's because I was worried about hitting that tree, but I think we would have been okay. Cool. Right, we should be able to do this in 2 passes pretty easy. Awesome. That is good. So that will give it its first stage of fertilizer. get that seeder, we'll put some grass in, and I think we'll probably leave it there for the episode. We do still have those stones in the field, as you can see. They're a bit more prominent now we've harvested the crop, but we cannot pick them up yet, so I'm assuming we won't get any damage to our equipment, because it's basically the game, I don't think, knows that they're there, or the game doesn't think they're there. We'll pop that away where it was. Lower that down and drop it. Try not to reverse into it. Right, so let's head on up to the shop, put the beacons on. It'd be really, really cool if we could get a decent size seeder or planter come up in the cells, because they are a little bit pricey. I know we've used some mods before. I didn't really look that way, but we got lucky there. It's my fault most of the time that we have accidents and incidents. Can you actually imagine if they had real damage to your equipment by crashes and things like that? God, that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Be forever repairing your vehicles. Well, I would. Let's go and have a look in the shop. So, seeders. I will have a quick look at, I mean, that's 165. We're definitely not paying that. We've used these guys, or one of these guys, before. They're decent size. That's a little bit high on the horsepower. I think our tractor would do that. It's only 3 meter. Again, like I say, that's a pretty cool mod with a low horsepower. These guys, converting one. Wow, that's 33 slots. I think that's got to be a Giants mod, isn't it? Let's just lease this fella. How much is it to lease? Whoa, 8 grand. Right, that'll do. We've done it. Have we got any seed in our silo? I believe we have. That will be enough for that field. So we're good to go on that. So let's hook up to this fella. That I did select the... Yeah. I was a bit worried I chose the base game one then. Right, let's head back to the farm. Top this up with seeds. I may even keep hold of this. No, we don't. No, because we can't plant anything, can we, yet? What I wanted to plant. It's not anything ready until next year, really. So we could be doing a little bit of thumb twiddling along the way. Plenty of contracts though, and we've got our animals. And putting this grass in will be good for us. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Wanted to go under there where our silo is. Hopefully no one's coming. Yes, putting the grass in is going to allow us to maybe make some silage bales. Obviously we don't have a bunker silo. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pouring it through the cover. Never mind. Right, let's unfold this. And we need to change that to... Let's get away from the sheep pen. That was freaking them out a little bit. We need to change that to grass. There we go. And then we'll turn that on. And this should do our job for us. We'll just do a decent enough pass and then check the map. That is showing there. If we click grass on, awesome. I need to keep that on, don't I? There we go, it's growing. It's been mulched, we know. It's got its first coat of fertilizer and it's going to need rolling as well. That is cool. We are good to go. So like I say, I think we'll get this grass put in. We will roll the field. And then hopefully next episode we might get to fertilise the field. Now I'm not too worried about going up and down because it's only grass. We're just gonna go across like this. Which will be absolutely fine. One last pass through and that should be that field finished. We'll double check on the map to make sure I haven't missed any little bits. We are starting to lose a little bit of light though. I think it was mainly it was going behind the cloud actually. Shouldn't be too bad, we are in August, so it should be a little bit lighter as we go into the evenings. So there we go, we've got grass in there and it is growing. That is what we want. Turn that off, fold that up. I will sort all this equipment out. I need to unload the seeds from there because like I say, I'm not going to plant anything else. Maybe we'll do some barley when we get into September just to keep the chickens going. I'm not sure. I may just go down the route of buying some from the shop, but we will see. Let's grab our roller. I'll give that a quick roll and then we will call it there. I think quite a bit done this episode. Quite pleased with how things are going. Oh, I didn't hook up to that. There we go, there we are. Double check how the canola's doing as well before we sign off, because that should be pretty decent amount in there. I always forget how wide this roller is. It's pretty good size, isn't it? Right, let's get lined up and lower that. You kind of have to wait for those to go fully down, and should be able to, there we go, that's better. I like it when it works like that because now we can see exactly where we've been. Sometimes when you plant or seeds you get this sort of texture, and then when you roll it's a little bit difficult to see where you've been. But anyway, let's get this field rolled. So, almost there. We always seem to end up going down this field to finish it off, don't we? I guess that's the way it goes. So again, that should be all that field, well, not completely ready because we need to put another stage of fertiliser on there, but that is good to go pretty much. So very, very happy with how we've progressed in this episode. And I must remember, I'm going to do that as soon as we finish this. Check how the canola oil is going. And obviously we are at 6:11 PM in the evening. So we will be retiring for the evening very soon. And then tomorrow we should have even more canola oil ready to go. So let's stop off here. I will tidy all this yard up. So yeah, we will get these 3 fields sorted. But what I've said before is we may go down the cow route with something here, because it is a little bit flat there. And I have said before, I may join these 2 fields up, because we lose, or we will lose some of this up here. Join that up, because that will then become a fairly small field. I don't know, I will decide, or let me know your thoughts if you wouldn't mind, because I'm guessing we probably will pinch up to about here, say roughly the end of that mark. That way this will all get taken up by things, so that then becomes that sort of size field, which isn't bad. We still get a decent amount off of there. But anyway, let's check the old production chain. 110 litres. So obviously it is creeping up slowly. We do have it on 3 days per month, but that isn't always the case as we go. I think I pretty much skipped through July and went to August to get this canola done. But I think we'll leave it there for the episode. The lights have come on in the sheep barn, so that's telling us it's getting a little bit late. But I hope you have all enjoyed the episode and the progress we've made. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.